Welcome everybody to Legends VIP Network. And we got an exciting presentation for you tonight. This has been a week of rock and roll. We are so excited for each and every one of you, and it's been so much fun. So that being said, I'm going to hand the presentation over to Val Smith. So Val, buddy.
Hey, Tracy, thank you so much. And to the great group of people that came on this call tonight, thank you so much for being here. I know you could have been doing something else on a Thursday evening, but you were kind enough, smart enough, wise enough to be on this call tonight. And I'm going to make it worth your while in every which way, shape, and form, okay? So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk to you about an incredible concept whose time has come. I think most of you have been around the network marketing industry for a few years, at least 1 or 2 or 3 years. I've been around it for 40 years. I got started in 1979, and I was 15 years old, so that means I was born in 63. And it's been a great journey over the last 40 years. I've graduated from nitwit marketer to network marketer, to corporate executive, to getting to the point where I outgrew all of that and decided that we'd run our own programs on the internet. We've done extremely well. We've helped a lot of people, had some great students. Some of the top marketers on the internet are former students of mine. You might have heard of Russell Brunson. You might have heard of Jeff Mills. You might have heard of Carl Payne, Juliana Chatterton. There's a whole bunch of incredible marketers out there that have gone on to do extremely well over the years. Todd Falcone actually took one of my workshops back in the day too. They wanted to see what I was doing. Had some great fun with those guys. That whole crowd was wonderful. It's just been an incredible journey. But we had a major epiphany a few months ago. Something happened. There was just a major shift. It was almost like a seismic shift in the Earth's core with me personally. I was kind of sitting here talking to Tracy. We've been specializing in digital education, streaming education for the last few years, and I've been doing it since probably 1989, specializing in education and teaching and training. And one of the things that really hit me when this kind of internal earthquake happened within myself was, what is going on in this industry? Have you ever got to a point where you're just kind of frustrated? You look around and you just see a lot of stagnation and just a lot of unproductive time, and seeing copious amounts of people on Facebook spending money and joining this and joining that, and nothing happens. And when I got involved in this industry in 1979, they warned me. They said 3% will make the money, 97% will be looking around wondering when it's going to happen for them. And it hasn't changed. 40 years later, here we are in 2019 into the future, and it hasn't changed. And so the big scapegoat out there in the industry, here's what they do. Here's what the industry does. The industry is phenomenal, but it starts blaming people. It starts blaming the fact that people are lazy, dumb, stupid. And those aren't my words. I'm just quoting what's going on the internet. People are lazy, dumb, stupid, just get involved in things. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to do any work. I don't necessarily agree with that statement. I did maybe at one time, but as I kind of analyzed and went through this seismic shift within my brain a few months ago, I realized the biggest problem is that people are marketing the wrong products. And I'm not here to offend you or take you away from what it is you're doing. I've been in network marketing. I've had over 2 million people in my downlines. We've done over $1.7 billion in global sales all over the world in probably the last 36 years. Not money in my pocket, but I'm talking about money transferred and companies taking in and shipping product. It's been a very interesting journey, but I can tell you this. I want you to think about this, and this is not taking a shot at the industry, but I want you to honestly be honest with yourself. It doesn't matter to me what I need to think. I'm already in a good place. It's all about you tonight. Ask yourself the question: do your family, friends, and loved ones totally get excited about the products you've been promoting on the internet? Do they get excited about health and nutrition? Do they get excited about cryptocurrency? Do they get excited about Forex? Do they get excited about weight loss coffee? Do they get excited about antioxidants? Do they get excited about digital education, if I haven't said that? Do they get excited about anything in the industry? And the answer is really no. You have to be really good, charismatic, charming, articulate, be able to speak, have unbelievable selling skills to make at least $5,000 to $10,000 a month or more in this industry, or you have to be in the right place at the right time and be associated to the right people that are going to build something out for you. And that's kind of like winning the winning lottery ticket here. So something transpired 2 months ago. Like I said, I'll get a little bit more specific. Tracy and I have been running a company for the last 2 years called Legends VIP Network. Now, Legends VIP Network is very close to my heart because I'm an esoteric trainer. I teach spirituality in business, not organized religion. I'm not into goal setting. I don't believe in goal setting. I don't believe in the power of positive thinking. I don't believe in most of the stuff that they teach online because I know more about it than most people do. You want to get back to reality. You want to get back to the universal spiritual laws, a law of gravity. For example, if you walk off a 30-story building, all the goal setting, all the power positive thinking in the world is not going to save you. There is a universal law of gravity. It'll pull you down. And you can learn more about all this stuff in our incredible back office that we have. So I've been teaching this for a number of years. And I said to Tracy, I said, I don't think people really want to learn. I don't think people really want to be educated. We've been both frustrated having personal private meetings throughout the week. We have executive meetings throughout the week, back and forth. And we've seen people stuck and stagnate, and people are just feeling like the industry is stale. They're feeling like there's nothing out there that's really exciting and giving them the adrenaline rush. And it's the same old, but just a new comp plan and a new product with a different label. You know, so we were very fortunate to be connected to somebody that kind of gave us some inside information on a product that's rocking your world right now. It's going to rock other people's worlds as we journey along. Okay. And this product is in the entertainment industry. I'm going to tell you something. The money is not in what you're seeing in network marketing today or the affiliate programs. It's in the entertainment industry. And I'm not talking about travel. I'm talking about entertainment where you can literally stay at home and entertain yourself and escape any reality, anything that's bringing you down, anything that you want to distract you. We can set that up for you in the form of, which I'll bring in here right now. I'll just share the screen with you here very quickly. This is what we call entertainment. This is something that people psychologically know. This is something they don't need to be trained in. All you need to do is know how to sit in your favorite lazy boy chair, have a remote control, and watch television. But not just any television, have access to over 4,000 channels, have access to over 4,000 movies, have access to every sports network on the planet that you could possibly imagine, and be able to share this with others. Do you know how many people can relate to that? And I used to joke about this in my conference calls back in the day. I used to say, you know what people want? They want to stay in bed and be brain dead and make $30,000 a month doing nothing. Well, you know what? We created that program. You're all comfortable right now. You're sitting here and you're watching me. You're in your favorite office chair. You're in your favorite reclining chair. Some of you are going to get off here. I'm going to go back and watch Rocky. Rocky number 97's on right now. I think it's 97 or 342. I don't know, but he's been going since 1976, and we're out now 2019. New episodes. I'm watching Creed right now. I'm not at the movie theater watching it. I'm here. I'm watching the movie while I'm doing this presentation at the same time. And I'm watching it in HD quality, and that's exciting for me. So we've got a live TV platform that we just added to our business opportunity that we've been running for 2 years. Tracy and I signed an agreement with a company out of Europe. The company's been operational for 9 years. They have over 4.7 million people on their streaming platform, globally speaking, worldwide. Okay, their product retails for about $39 to $79 a month. But because of our conversation, we were able to manipulate the situation in our favor. As I take you through the compensation plan tonight, because there's a lot of money sitting on the table here for you, we were able to get them to cooperate and allow us to sell it for $19.95 a month. Okay? Now, there's a unique compensation plan here that will compensate you for anyone that you know that has cable TV, anyone that you know that has a TV, anyone that you know that's on any form of, I don't know, Netflix, Dish Network, satellites, whatever. I know here in Canada, Tracy and I are both in Canada. I'm in Western Alberta. Tracy's in British Columbia. I can tell you my cable bill every single month was $202. And I was just so brainwashed and locked in, really not thinking, because one of the mistakes I did is I allowed the cable company about 19 years ago to start taking money out of my bank account, like auto debit my bank account. And I never questioned it. It's kind of like getting a gym membership and you don't use it. Never really used the cable, only maybe 3 times a week for hockey games. So they were taking $202 a month. That's $2,400 a year out of my bank account, and I was getting no value out of it. Really, I wasn't, because my kids had Netflix on their laptop, so they weren't using the TV. So we got smart TVs throughout the house, and nobody's watching them. Isn't that amazing? So I got kind of upset at myself December 2017, December 12th, 2017, I phoned the cable company up and I told them to cut the cord. I said, dude, I don't watch you anymore. I don't want to spend $202 for something that just totally sucks. And I'm not even getting all the premium channels. I don't get the sports networks. I'm just getting not a basic, but I'm getting their kind of, their bronze package for $202 a month. And I don't feel like paying them $349 to have all the sports networks and everything that I really want. And so we let TV go for a year because I'm online anyhow, just like all of you were online anyhow. And then all of a sudden, when this whole opportunity came to sign a contract with this company that's been around for 9 years, streaming to 4.7 million people, when I found out I could give this to the world, anywhere in the world there's internet for $19.95 a month, I was totally floored. Tracy and I were blown away. We said, let's try it. And one of the really cool things that we can do, that you can do, should you decide to join forces with us, no company out there on the internet will allow you to do this that I'm aware of. I don't know of any MLM company that I was associated with in my 40 years that would allow me to give products away free all day long and never have to pay a dime, never have to pay for shipping and handling, never have to do nothing. Imagine in a promotional conversation with somebody, they're kind of cynical, skeptical, and jaded. You say, hey, look, I don't want any money from you. I just want you to try the product for free. Try the product for free. Well, how much is it going to cost? Nothing. Try the product for free. So the company that we're working with allow us to give away the product for 24 hours. You can hook it up to your computer. You can hook it up to your iPhone, your Android phone. You can hook it up to your TV if you have a Fire Stick. You need a Fire Stick. All right. I'm not here to get into a debate about smart TVs because smart TVs are all different. They're not the same. Okay. We recommend a Fire Stick if you're going to put it on your televisions, or you can just download the app in about 3 minutes or less onto your cell phone or onto your PC or your Mac. And you can stream and watch, all right? Streaming is totally legal. What's not legal is downloading movies or copying movies. That is against the law. You're going to get busted for doing that. Streaming is all over the internet. You are allowed to stream on the internet. Live streaming TV is acceptable, okay? But do not copy, do not download any material, and we really haven't set the stage for you to do that, okay? So it's a really cool thing. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's the wave of the future. Cable companies are feeling the grip right now because of Netflix and other companies that are popping up. Roku's out there now. YouTube's out there now. Amazon's out there now. More and more companies are going to come to the table. But they're going to be traditional companies. So what makes us so different? What really makes us so different from all those companies? 1995 is different. I think that's pretty cool. But at the same time, I can show you things that they can't show you. I can show you how to make money. They're not going to, Amazon's not going to phone you up and say, hey, you want to, you want to tap into our compensation plan every time, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to happen. We've got people here right now making anywhere from $300 to $800 a day. $300 to $800 a day. Touch it, feel it, smell it, cash it, spend it the same day. We've created an unbelievable concept here where you all get paid first and the company gets paid last. In multi-level marketing, you're familiar with companies collecting the money and then sending you out a check the following month, the 15th. We don't do that. This is member-to-member payment. You instantaneously get paid. If one of your clients wants to come in, you make it work. Now, I'm going to show you some of the features, and then I'm going to talk money because you're here for money, and there's an awful lot of it right now. There's going to be some people making copious amounts of money as this starts to expand worldwide. We have some people in the Philippines right now. We have some people in Malaysia right now. I have one of my good buddies in Singapore right now who's opening up the Philippines right now. We've got people in Austria. We've got one guy in Poland, one guy in Portugal, Ecuador, Panama, Canada, the US, probably a couple others that I just really can't. Oh, Africa, Ghana right now, and Nigeria right now. So that's something to share with you as well too. And pretty soon we're going to be opening up Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. No, I'm just kidding. I just had to say that because of some of my buddies on here from Philadelphia. Okay. So anyhow, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be such an infatuation because, when you market a product of this magnitude, I'll tell you something. When you market a product of this magnitude, this is a product that you can get your neighbors on, your family and friends and loved ones on. You can't sell them anything else. My brother's a cop. I don't know if you know anything about cops. He's a retired police officer now. He was a sergeant in the police force right here in the community that I live in, all right? So he, for years, he's been saying, you know, scam, pyramid scheme, scams, you know, just whatever it is. They don't like it, but they don't have any issues borrowing money though when they want to borrow money, right? But yeah, the whole point being is, you know, a lot of people are ignorant, uneducated, really don't understand free enterprise, so they put it down. That's because they're not smart. They think they're smart, but they're not smart. So anyhow, the whole point being is, for years, I've been telling my brother, hey, try this antioxidant, try this CBD, you know, try this, you know, come see me speak, come see me teach online. Let me show you some things that very few people in the world know how to do. Let me show you some things about marketing that Harvard professors don't even know how to do. He wouldn't buy into that stuff. Let me show you cryptocurrency, you know, let me show you how to invest in Bitcoin. Let me show you Forex trading from home. You can't, he just, you know, Val, get out of my face with all that stuff, right? You know the deal. I show him this product. He won't let it go. He loves this product. My other brother in Toronto loves this product. My daughter, 31 years old in Toronto, loves this product. Everyone I know is on this product. My buddies down the road that are retired, sold their companies for $6-7 million. They're on this product. All the houses on my street are soon going to be on this product. I could never bring them another product. You know why? Let me show you why they're on this product. Okay, I'm going to show you something here that I think is pretty exciting as I move this down a little bit. Did I do this? All right, so I'm going to pull this down. This is why they're on this product. This is why your family and friends or loved ones are going to love this product. Okay, now before I open up some of these pages here, take a look at this. USA TV, USA Regional, Kids TV, Canadian TV, Australian, Latino, for the Latino market, you know, they got UK TV, Canadian Regional, Pakistan, Germany, Italy, Portuguese, local, Greek, Indian, Brazilian, NFL channel, Major League Baseball. I'm going to love that this summer. NBA, the NHL network. I don't have to spend $270 a year for that anymore. All for $19. Everything here, $19. Okay. Let me show you USA TV just for something to do. Here's the appetizer. Check this out. I got to laugh when I do these presentations. Check this out. You get all of this. I'll go slow. I'll go a little bit slow. Look at the ESPN college for all the college football and stuff. We're going to teach college kids how to become dorm room millionaires by the time I get through with them. You want to see this thing go viral? Introduce this to a college or university in the United States. Look at this. I'll go a little bit faster there. Look at this. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. This has nothing to do with movies. Okay? This is all live TV. Live TV. That's USA TV. Let me give you another taste of USA TV. Here's the regional networks. Any of you ever heard of any of those cities before? Sacramento, San Diego? I don't know where they are. I'm Canadian. Phoenix, never seen it before. Kansas, don't know where that is. Atlanta, that's somewhere. No, I know where all these cities are. I'm just kidding. Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati. You know why I love Cincinnati? Because I'm the daddy from Cincinnati. So anyhow, and there's Oklahoma, and you can be the mama from Oklahoma. There you go. So incredible, incredible content here, guys. That'll just rock your world, from HBO to Animal Channel, Animal Planet, everything you can think of. Here's one that I'm really excited about. I got to take you through this thoroughly. Here's one that I'm just stoked about. Like, my brain is just going, and I'll tell you why. Because Tracy and I live in Canada, and friends of ours own one of the biggest companies in the world. I'm not here to promote a company. It's a coffee company. It's in British Columbia, Canada. Two of the top money earners in the world are in that company right now. But I'll tell you, the African-American crowd and the Latino crowd put that company into $1 billion category. $1 billion. Fastest company in the history of MLM to hit $1 billion. Our friends own the company. We hang out with them and go to the whatever. Anyhow, nor here nor there. Look at this for the Hispanic market. Anyone know anyone in Mexico? Anyone know anyone in Cuba? Anyone know anyone in Puerto Rico? Anyone know anyone in Miami? Anyone know anyone in the United States, California, that speaks Spanish? Right, go get a real estate agent and pick out an island in the Pacific and put a down payment on it. You tap into that market, you are set for life. It's bigger than Powerball when I show you the compensation plan. Okay, I am totally stoked with what's going on here. I am telling you, there's incredible content. Our friends in the UK, you know, well, there's the UK, right? There's some Sky stuff, I guess. You know, looks pretty cool. I don't know what Sky is, but apparently they tell me they pay about $140 American for that a month. $19 for everything here, eh? Not too bad. If you hear me say A to the Americans, sorry about that, A, Canadian, all right? Kind of like Wayne's World. All right, so anyhow, incredible stuff. I'm really stoked about it. And then there's the one thing that I really didn't get into tonight to tell you. I've been sitting here bragging about this online streaming, which is HD quality, over 4,000 channels, over 4,000 movies. I really didn't talk to you about, man, look at that. Did I really open up that many pages there? That's pretty wild, eh? Look at that, Trace. My computer's going to look like yours. Okay, so the one thing I didn't talk to you about is really what Legends was all about in the first place. All right, this is what you're paying for. All this is pretty much free as an add-on. This is what you're paying for when I start talking dollars and cents. There's me in one of my cars there. This is an unbelievable course. This is something that very few people in the world have ever been exposed to. I'm not into the toys. I'm not into the goal setting, you know, all that stuff. Too far advanced for that information, and you will be by the time I get through with you. I'm going to teach you how to get people to say yes in 45 seconds. I can get anyone in the world that understands English, that is not dead and rigor mortis hasn't set in. I can get anyone to say yes in 45 seconds to anything I want them to look at, and I can teach you how to do it. I promise you. I can teach you how to do it. I can teach you how to overcome any objection, all right? Throw an objection that's sensible, not one that's kind of a comic book strip where somebody wants to be a jerk, but anything that is you know, here's an objection, kind of, for an example. You know, a lot of people are going to kind of track you down in your business. One of the first questions they're going to ask you, I'm going to teach you something for free tonight just because I have to for this segment of the presentation. Someone's going to say, hey, Jan. And you're going to say, hey, yeah. And they're going to say, Jan, how much money are you making in that new business opportunity? So what are you going to say? What do they teach you to say? What do all the experts, the gurus, you know, the Yodas on the internet teach you to say? They don't even have a good answer. Most of them don't have a good answer. Most of them will teach you to say this. Well, you know what? I'm brand new at this. I just got started a couple days ago. This is really exciting. My upline's making a lot of money. But you know what? It's not really about me. It's about you and how much money you can make when you tap into the compensation plan. And we do have a state-of-the-art product. Therefore, you are going to make a lot of money. And together we can work together, blah, blah, blah. Right? Yeah. That's terrible. That is just one of the most pathetic answers that you could possibly say. The next time somebody asks you how much money you're making, just say this to them. Hey, Val, yeah, how much money are you making in that new business opportunity? You know what? That's a great question. And I'd love to sit here and brag to you about my income right now, but that's a compliance issue. If you were recording me or if you reported me, if I showed you anything in my back office about income, I could be removed from the company first thing tomorrow morning. I could be facing a lawsuit. It is against the law to use enticement to entice people into a business opportunity. Therefore, we're not going to have that discussion right now. That's ethical, that's moral, that's standards. Attorney generals love that. Legal attorneys love that stuff. You're going to be walking on water when you have those type of answers. People will be so impressed. It's not that you're being evasive. It's not that you're trying to avoid anything. But honestly, the truth is, using enticement to get somebody into a business opportunity, I know millions of people do it, all right? It's just a way of protecting yourself and protecting new people, okay? It's a pretty good answer. How do you like this? Hey, Val, went to your presentation tonight. It was phenomenal, but I just don't have any money to get started. Oh, really? Let me show you where to get the money. Tracy and I will show you where to get the money. When somebody says no money, no problem, or sorry, no money, we'll show you no problem. We'll show you where to get the money. All right? There's an avenue out there that you can get money. One of the things I love when somebody says, hey, Val, I really don't have any money. You know what I say? I say, hey, great. You know what? 90% of the people on my team right now, 90% of the active people on my team right now never had any money to get started either. Isn't that pretty cool? And then last but not least, I'll shut up on this one, and then I'll get back to the dollars and cents because you want to see a comp plan. I'll teach you how to get involved in any business opportunity on the internet without taking one penny out of your pocket. Name any company, CBD company, health and nutritional company, MLM company, affiliate company, name any company. I'll show you how to join anything on the internet without taking one penny out of your pocket. I can get into any company on the internet and never spend a dime and get filthy rich. And I can show you how to do that, all right? Guaranteed I can show you how to do that, the technique to do it. Remember, not one penny out of your pocket, all right? And I'll teach you how to do that. All these things are in my back office to show you how to do it. And I'll also show you the technique, just in case some of you are in multi-level marketing. I will show you the technique that I use to put 487,000 people in my downline, Tracy's downline, in January of 2015, 487,000 people in a pre-launch in 11 weeks. It was insane. It's never been done before in the history of marketing, but I was the voice. So, my presentation skills are effective. So the whole point being is, did the company survive? No, it didn't last. The company didn't last 90 days. The company was only designed to be able to take in 15,000 people. We imploded it, put in almost 500,000 in 11 weeks, just destroyed it. Killed the merchant accounts. Everything went to hell in a handbasket. So please don't ever ask me to join your business opportunity, because I'll put your company out of business. No, I'm just kidding. I just say that in a fun-loving way. We're going to have some fun doing some incredible numbers here, but we're not doing the thing that Tracy and I did back in 2015. We're working at a slower pace because we just want everyone to feel good and not just, we don't want to blow anything up yet. All right. When the college kids are ready to go, then we'll blow it up. So a lot of incredible esoteric training you're going to learn back there, communication skills. I can also teach you how to close somebody 24 hours before you ever meet them. If I was going to meet a stranger tomorrow, if I knew I had an appointment tomorrow, which I do at 12 o'clock noon, as a matter of fact, the person's closed before I ever get to the meeting. I'll show you a universal spiritual technique for getting people to say yes going into a meeting. I do it to CEOs. I do it to presidents and in companies. It's going to freak you out when you learn to do this stuff. I'm not going to teach you the Anthony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, GoPro stuff. That's all kindergarten baby stuff. I'm going to take you into a world that very few people know when you come into the training platform, okay? Now, let's talk money. Let's talk prosperity. Let's talk about you guys and gals making some really incredible dough here. When Tracy and I put this together, people were kind of begging me to turn this into a high ticket. I don't know if you know what high ticket is, but all my friends are saying, Val, everything you're giving away. And we're giving away 300,000 leads in the back office too. The leads cost me, you might have heard of, well, I better not name the companies. I'm giving you 3 databases from 3 famous companies out there on the internet. Okay, I happen to have their databases. There's over 300,000 people, name, email, address, phone number, and stuff like that. You can have that too. It's only worth about $2,200. I'll give it to you free. All right, no problem. So you get that in the back office. There's so much in the back office that I'm not really talking to you about right now. It'd take forever. So anyhow, let me just share with you. When Tracy and I put this together, everyone wanted us to sell it for $1,250, one time out of pocket. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. They said, why not? Because I said, I want a clean house. What do you mean I want a clean house? I want to make this affordable for every man, woman, single parent on welfare. I want to dominate the second and third world countries. I don't want to disconnect anyone from opportunity here. I want to basically get out there and do what's never been done before, and that's actually help a lot of people by making it affordable. So check this out. You can have access to everything, and this includes 30-day live streaming. We'll throw in 30-day live streaming, all right? And then we're going to give you 50% off. Normally, we're supposed to sell it for $39.95. If you want to make any money, sorry, I'll talk about making money in a second. If you want to stay on it monthly, it's $19.95. Now, I want to share something with you the way my brain works, because Tracy always says I have a few neurons more than other people and stuff like that. I think a little bit differently than a lot of people do. My state of analysis is a little bit different. So check this out. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the 1995, and I said, do we create a compensation plan on the 1995? Because everyone says, well, Walsey, I want residual income. I want residual income. No, you don't. You don't want residual income. I'll blow you away. I'll blow residual income out of the water. You want a bunch of money up front. You want tons of money up front. Let me tell you why. Let's say out of that 1995, we could pay out $1 a level, 7 levels deep or 6 levels deep or 8 levels deep, which we can't do because the money's not there to do it. But let's say we could pay out $1 a level. What would you need in your downline in an MLM program to make $1,000? $1 a level, you'd need 1,000 people. How many of you are going to have 1,000 people? Many of you probably will. Some of you might not. So to make $1,000 a month, you would need 1,000 people at $1 a level. But let me be generous and say $2. Let's say we paid out $2 a person. So in order to make $2,000 a month, which would put a smile on everyone's face, it would be nice income for a lot of people on the internet, especially when you got a product that the masses want. It's very possible, could not be done in other business opportunities the way it could be done here because the products are missing there. The product is here. That'd be $2,000 a month times 12 months in a year. So you have 1,000 people in your downline at $2 is $2,000 a month times 12 months in a year is $24,000 a year income. Nice. Not bad for somebody that might be on Social Security, but for the average person to raise 3 kids, take care of a husband or wife, totally sucks. Waste of time. I wouldn't do it if you paid me. All right. $24,000 a year. So in order to get $100,000 out of that company, you'd have to spend 4 years in that company to reach $100,000 with the same 1,000 people for 4 years, and hoping they don't quit, wash away, and move on to something else. Do you see how difficult that is? Now, let me give you an easier street. We're not paying out any monthly residual income on the 1995 because it's just not there to do it. I could do it if it was $39.95 or $79.95, but not $19.95. There's no way to do a customer support, nothing. We couldn't engage with you or help you or volunteer to do these calls or nothing. So watch the magic here. We did not high ticket price my training platform. This training platform is not $1,250. Some people say it should be $5,000. Some say $2,500, never lower than $1,250. I said, no way. One time out of pocket, $147. And it's really not out of pocket because I'm going to show you a little trick right now. $147, no auto ship, no monthly, no annual renewal. You are totally ripping me off. Okay, that's $12 a month for 1 year to pay this off. $12 a month to pay that off. And you know what? The beautiful thing is you don't have to do it with taking any money out of your pocket. Let me show you what I would do. If I wanted this thing for $147 and I wanted to beat the system, I wanted to hack the system and not take 1 penny out of my pocket, what would I do up here? Well, I'd put it on my credit card. You know why I put it on a credit card? Because it's only $147. I'm not taking any money out of my pocket. My husband or wife's not going to be stressed out in any which way, shape, or form. In my case, a wife. I don't have a husband. Sorry about that. But the bottom line is this, okay? Somebody else is paying for it for me. Hey, little credit card, do me a favor. Can you buy me a business today? Sure, that's what you're there for. Credit card buys me a business for $147. No money comes out of pocket. Credit card company's not going to send me an invoice for 28 to 32 days. I've got people that come in here within 25 minutes to 1 hour to 90 minutes make $800. I got people that come in here within 10 minutes make $400. Out of the 400 or 800 or 3,000 they make in their first 2 or 3 days, is it not logical to wait for the credit card company to send you an invoice in about a month from now or 28 days from now, and then you've already made $3,000, $4,000 or $300, $400 or $800 or $900 or $1,800 to $2,200? Just give them their $147 back out of the frickin' profit. You got into the business for free, no money out of pocket. You see what I'm saying? The credit card leveraged you into a phenomenon that very few people on the internet have ever seen before in this lifetime in their careers. There's nothing better than what I'm showing you here tonight as far as a product line and being able to give the product away free for samples to let people go through the experience. If I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to test drive it. No MLM company will allow me to test drive their products unless I pay for shipping and handling or somebody does or something like that, right? It's not the best investment. This is. And the beautiful thing is people can access this product in less than 48 hours. With Tracy and I at the helm, it seems to be every 10, 15, 20 minutes. Half hour, 1 hour, we get them hooked up. And there's no borders. This is a globe that has no borders for us. It's a transaction. The imaginary lines that you see on an atlas or on a globe, the borders, those lines that you see, they don't exist for us. It's a digital transaction on the internet. They can tap into the streaming right away. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So $147 one time, never again will you pay a fee. Other than the $19 if you want to stay on the product. Now, let me show you something. Out of the $147, the company doesn't get the money. The money transacts from member to member. Okay, you can send somebody an invoice, they can pay on their credit card. Okay, we show you how to do all this stuff. You can send them an invoice, they can pay on their credit card. You can collect the money daily. The really cool thing is once you collect the $147, because you're all going to get the money up front, not us. Once you get your $147, keep $100 for yourself and send the company $47. But don't keep the full $100 yet because you have to go through what we call an apprenticeship. Okay, we're using an Australian one-up. I've been using the Australian one-up since 1987, 88, kind of somewhere in and around there. And I brought it to the industry. I'm the one that revolutionized digital educational programs. They copied me. I had the Mentors in Motion program you might have heard about that did $91 million in sales. That was mine all through the 90s. Everybody, all these guys, Russell Brunson, everybody, Empower Network, everyone, they all took variations of what it is we did and went on and took the digital concept to a bigger scale. Okay, so here's what I want you to think about. When you first come in, okay, I got let me kind of eliminate this. Hopefully you can see me, but I'm not gonna share. I want you to see me. I want you to put the focus on me here. Sorry, Trace. I know you're taking up the screen there. All right. So watch my hands. This is based on the biblical principle you got to give in order to receive. The very first sale that you generate, and you're going to be making a lot of sales just because of the product. The very first sale you generate, there's you. Okay, there's you, a circle. And the very first sale you generate, you got to give it away. The very first sale you generate, you give it away to the person you bought the package from. All right? You know what? Why don't I do this? I'm going to do something really cool. I could draw this out. Let me show you guys this. I didn't realize I could do this. Stay with me. Don't hang up. I'm going to show you something really powerful there. I got a piece of paper. This is when I'm at my best. Okay, you want to see something mind-boggling? All right, so I'm going to put in the word you. All right, I'm going to show you. You can do this on a pen and a piece of paper if you want. There's the word you. Okay? You make a first sale, give it away. It's your pass-up. All right? It's your apprentice sale. As an apprentice, you got to give it away. Once you give your first sale away, you're going to be called the master distributor. And I'm going to show you each and every chess move I make here, because this is how you make a fortune that they don't teach on the internet. Master distributor, it doesn't stand for medical doctor. It's master distributor. There's you. Now, you're going to go out and make your second sale. You're going to go out and make a second sale. I'm going to say that second sale is Pete. I can say Peter because he's on the call tonight, okay? He's got the green screen in the background there. Peter's going to come in at $147, and you're going to keep $100. So on your second sale, which is Peter, you make $100. It rolls up to the master distributor. Now watch this. This is the only person that can ever be paid. The person that owns the pay line is the only person that can ever be paid. Peter can never be paid in this line because it's one leaving one, leaving one, leaving one, okay? This is your second sale, so what's Peter got to do? He's got to go out and get his first sale, and he's got to give his first sale up to you. Let me just do this quickly. I'll put Al in there. Did you see this? Peter's performing an apprenticeship move, brings Al in. The $100 goes to you. All right? Now, Peter, I want to show you this. Peter is out of the equation now. Al rolls up here. Peter can now go out and start his own second sale like you did with Peter. Peter can slide over here now, make his second sale, and do a mirror image of what's going to take place here. So there's Al. You made $100. You made $200, and you don't even know who Al is. Al's going to go out and get Barb. B-A-R-B. Okay? It's cool having video. I can show you this. Al gets Barb. Now, Barb's going to pay $147. Who's going to get the $100 commission? You think Al is? Do you think Peter is? Well, Peter's gone. He can't. Al can't because he's got to give his first sale away to the person that owns the pay line. That's you. So you make another $100. Okay? Pretty cool. So that goes up there. You make another $100. Barb's going to bring in Dave. Okay, just stay with me on here. I know it gets monotonous, but I just really want you to understand this. Barb brings in Dave, okay? Al brought in Barb, okay? So now they're X'd out. Al brought in Barb, he's X'd out. Barb brings in Dave, she's X'd out. Dave's got to pay the mentor or the master distributor, you. You don't even know who Dave is, but it rolls up to you. Every person that ever comes into this pay line, Dave's going to bring in Sam, Sam's going to bring in Tracy, Tracy's going to bring in Rod, Rod's going to bring in Daniel, or Danny, Danny's going to bring in Kate. All those sales have to go all the way up to the person that owns the pay line, to infinity, $100. So if this was an MLM, you'd get $1, $1, $1, $1, you get $4. But because I made this better than an MLM, no offense, you're not going to get $1, $1, $1, $1. You're going to get $400. Same amount of work, same effort. You're just getting $400 instead of $1, or 2%, or 3%, or 5%. All right. So if you had 10 people in this leg, one leaving, one leaving, one leaving, one, all that money rolls up to you. 10 people in this leg would pay you $1,000. 10 people in this leg at an MLM would pay you $10. So you're making $990 more than an MLM program. Not to knock MLM, it's a great industry. I love it. But I'm just sharing with you true factual information. If you had 100 people generated here, one leaving, 100 people, $10,000 will roll up to you. 100 people will give you $100. Big difference between 10,000 and $100. All right. If you had 1,000 people here in this line, you'll get $100,000. If you had 1,000 people in this line in MLM, you'll get $1,000. So there's a $99,000 difference, and there's no auto ship here, no monthly here, and it's cheaper than MLM. It's only $147. MLM, you got to pay $150 a month. Here, there is no auto ship. Now, what happens if you start another pay line here? Let me just do something here. All right, just stay with me. Don't hang up yet. I know y'all want to go watch Creed and stuff, and watch TV and get the sample of the thing. But what happens if you go out and start these like? So what here? So what happens if you go out? See how you got Peter here? What happens if you have another Peter and another Peter and another Peter and another Paul and another Chris and another Thomas, and those lines start driving deep? What happens if you have 10 people wide or 50 people wide or 20 people wide? Every person that comes into those down lines, if you want to call them that, all the way down, you'll make 50 times 100 there, $5,000 wide. And then as it starts going deep, every person that ever comes in, you'll get $100. If you have 10,000 people on your team, and I've had over 2 million on my team before in other business opportunities, if you have 10,000 people in your organization, guess what? That's $1 million. You hear about these marketers, well, I got 10,000 people in my downline. How much you making? I'm making about 10 grand a month. I would rather have $1 million. Guaranteed they have to pay. You're not worried about the auto ship anymore. What if you had 30,000 people, $3 million? What if you had 70,000 people? Well, figure it out, $7 million. That's pretty good money. What did it cost you? Nothing, because you put it on a credit card and you paid it back. You can build your whole lifestyle. You can buy your house, your cars, everything without taking any money out of your pocket when you learn the power of leverage. You can run your whole lifestyle on profit. The government does it. The government does nothing, and they get commission checks every time money transacts. It's called taxes, and they do nothing. It's crazy when you understand the power of this, guys, gals. It's powerful. And you've got a product that everybody wants. This is the only product you will ever have an opportunity to market in your lifetime, probably, where when you sell it to your neighbor comes back to you and says, holy cow, I had 6 people over at my house for Saturday night, and I happened to see something. You know, they came over to my house on a Saturday night. We happened to watch the UFC fights on Saturday night, and you know, or something like that, or we watched this incredible movie, or you know, they love the live TV channels or whatever it is. I got 9 of my buddies at my house that want this product. I've never had a neighbor come over to my house and say, hey, Val, yeah, I've got 9 of my buddies that want your CBD product. They've never said that to me. I've had to bust my butt to make sales in my health and nutritional company just to get $2,000 or $3,000 a month. The average person won't have that opportunity. And again, I'm not trying to be negative. I want to be real and help you to understand it. There's incredible products out there, but if you really feel that life is short and the years are going by so fast, you want a compensation plan that will complement your lifestyle now. I don't have time to build $1 million empire 9-10 years from now. I'm getting old. I'm 55. I don't want to be doing this stuff forever.